Hello, my name is Ali, and welcome to my channel. We are back with Hakuoki Kyoto Wins Toudo's route. Let's go. Of course it's healed. What had been an ugly, opened wound the night before was now little more than a faint white line. In a few days, even that would be gone. I wouldn't need any bandages anymore, but, well, I guess it's good that the wound is gone, but if anyone sees this, I wrapped myself back up again. It'll be inconvenient to wear, but I'm going to pretend to still have this injury. I wonder what everybody's doing. I was going to say everybody is doing, that's why it sounded weird. I decided I'd head to the common room to see what's going on. Okay. Oh, you. Ito? Miki? And Saito and Heisuke. What are you guys doing so early in the morning? Well, considering what happened last night, I'm not a heavy enough sleeper to have the kind of beauty sleep I'd need with that noise. You were injured, right, Yukimura? How's your injured arm doing? Well, it's not that bad. Is that so? Well, I'm glad. Huh? His mood was almost the polar opposite of the previous night. He seemed now to be in rather high spirits. Ito? Has something happened? Oh, would you like to know? Yes. I won't tell you. But I suppose you might have an idea, though. Isn't that right, Toudou? Saito? What? I cocked an eyebrow at Heisuke and Saito. Yeah, I guess. The moment our eyes met, he looked away. That seemed odd. Saito? You have no need for this information just now. Unlike his companion, Saito met my gaze straight on, but his eyes were flat and utterly devoid of any emotion. It was as if he put up a wall. What the hell? That's a little cold of you having that pass for a goodbye, isn't it? Or did you want to get out of here as soon as possible or something? Get out of here? Saburo, watch your mouth. We'll be on our way now. Good day, Yukimura. Goodbye, Yukimura. Later. And then they were gone, leaving me wondering just what had happened.
Oh, hey, Yukimura. Are you sure it's all right for you to be up and about already?
I'm fine. I slept really well, and I feel a lot better. And my wound doesn't seem to be as deep as it looked.
What did I do with his voice? I don't even remember. That's great. I'm sorry about what happened to you, though.
It's all right. Anyways, I ran into Ito on my way here. He was acting very peculiar. Did something happen? Inoue and Shimada looked at one another, both wearing troubled expressions.
Ah, so you saw him, eh? I think that made it... Oh, whatever. It sounded so weird. I think... yeah, that sounded so odd. Anyway, just keep going. Both Ito and Miki were behaving rather strangely. Oh, of course it does this. And Heisuke and Saito were acting kind of strangely, too. I was starting to feel concerned, looking at the two of them for an answer. After some thought, Shimada opened up. Yeah, well, Ito and some others are leaving. What? Leave? They're going to form a new group, different from the Shinsengumi. Is that okay? He had a meeting this morning with the chief and Commander Hijikata. Guardians of the Imperial Tomb? Yes. I intend to take some of my comrades and leave. We'll be appointed official guardians of the Imperial Mausoleum, I guess that's how you say it? I have been considering such a move for some time now. But after last night's excitement, I didn't think it'd work out anymore.
I knew when I joined the Shinsengumi that my imperialism might not be welcome, but I thought we could work past it. I see now that I was mistaken.
Just spit it out, Ito. Basically, you want to split up the Shinsengumi.
Who's the one that had been deceiving me for the past 3 years?
If you insist, then I will do as you ask. You must remember, however, that last night's incident is a result of orders from the shogunate. We cannot allow you to reveal this secret.
Then I propose a deal. Allow me to depart, peacefully that is, and in return I will remain silent. I also wish to bring several of your men with me.
Very well. But anyone you wish to take must agree to leave.
Of course. I will, naturally, maintain the fiction that we intend to continue to cooperate with one another. A stance that will no doubt benefit both of us.
Cooperation. Fine. Toshi, what do you think?
It's your decision, not mine.
Then Heisuke and Saito?
Yes, they are leaving with Ito. I confess I'm rather surprised. I mean, I understand Heisuke since he's known Ito for some time, but I was not expecting it from Saito.
No. Then, would that mean I could never see them again?
Don't worry. Remember what I said. We're going to keep relations amicable between our two organizations.
Kondo. It was kind of him to try to comfort me, but I couldn't shake the feeling that something terrible was going to befall the Shinsengumi and its members.
You aren't going to let the men interact with the guard, though, right?
Of course not. He gets to leave, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna let him get away with whatever he wants.
But is this really okay? Ito and the others leaving, I mean.
Ito and his men leaving isn't a problem. Although I was a little surprised that Heisuke and Saito decided to go with that snake.
I would say it was more than a little. But I guess all of this comes from our own faults and our inability to keep them happy.
From there, the conversation moved to a discussion of politics that was beyond my ability to follow. And what could I have said anyway? The decision had been made, and there was nothing I could have said to change it. I got up quietly and left the common room. I never thought something like this could happen. I looked up to the sky, watching the clouds form in streaks above me, and then lowered my gaze. It seemed like just yesterday that we were all living our normal lives at the compounds. Then, all of a sudden, we've arrived at today, helpless as our troops split amongst themselves. I couldn't wrap my head around it. However, even with all of my confusion, I was especially worried about, what are we going to say? The guard. What worried me most were the people leaving with Ito, Heisuke, and Saito. Would I ever get to see them again? Was this goodbye? I wanted to know what they were thinking. Were they still around? As I stood up to go look for them, I spotted Yamazaki walking towards me.
Come on, take forever, Yamazaki.
Yukimura.
Oh, Yamazaki.
I heard you were injured. Are you feeling better?
Yes, I am. Have you, seen Heisuke and Saito?
Todo and Saito?
His expression turned grim at the mention of their names. It was quite clear how he felt about the men who'd chosen to leave the Shinsengumi with Ito. Sorry for asking. I turned quickly to leave, but he held out a hand to stop me.
I saw them going off that way.
Thanks.
If you want to speak with them, do it soon. Once they've left, you won't be able to talk to them.
Yes. There they were. Heisuke, Saito. They turned around with reserved expressions.
Ha, well, shoot. looks like you found us.
Oh, did you want to be left alone? I can go.
No, of course not. I, wanted to talk to you too.
Good.
I imagined we'd see you before we left. If you have something to say, say it.
Right. I just wanted to hear it from you. Why are you leaving the Shinsengumi?
Why?
He scrunched up his face and scratched nervously at the side of his nose.
Well, Ito and I are from the same school. He's my senior, obviously. He joined the Shinsengumi at first because I invited him. So I feel like I'm kinda obligated to stick with him, you know? I guess that's it.
Heisuke had always struck me as kind, so it was no surprise that he felt he couldn't abandon Ito. But that means you'll leave everyone else behind. You might not ever get to see them again.
I'm not really one of Ito's followers. I guess you might say, but I was and am an imperialist. It wasn't like I'd grown up wanting to work under the shogunate or something. And considering what's going on with the serum, it just kind of seems like working for somebody like the Guardians of the Imperial Tomb is a better fit for me than working for the shogunate.
I couldn't really think of anything else to say, so I kept my mouth shut. After a moment, he continued.
I'd wanted to just stay here and screw around and have fun with the guys. I mean, we've been together for quite a while, right?
His gaze drifted off into the distance, and his profile seemed almost heartbreakingly lonely, but his mouth was a hard line. My mind was made... Oh, wait. His mind was made up. Whatever. What about you, Saito? I looked up at him.
Joining Ito and his men serves my own ambition.
Are you an imperialist too?
A leader who hopes to unify his people should be one who overcomes any external threats. If the shogunate forgets its essential role, which is keeping its people safe by expelling all foreign influence, then I have no reason to work for them.
So you're saying that Kondo and Hijikata are wrong?
That's right.
And because you don't agree with them, you're willing to walk away and never see them again?
It can't be helped. In order to go with what I believe in, I mustn't be swayed by emotions.
But you're going to say I wanted them to stay. Are you sure you won't change your mind? Stay here with the Shinsengumi? I can't be the only person who doesn't want you to go. We all like you. Aren't the Shinsengumi your friends? I knew that they had their reasons to go, but I had my own reasons, and I wanted them to stay. There was still time. If I could just convince them, make them understand, then they wouldn't have to go away. Please, Heisuke, Saito.
Don't say that. It took a long time and a lot of hard thinking to make this decision.
Is that all you had to say? Then please excuse me.
Are you sure? But if you go, then you might have to fight the Shinsengumi someday.
As I said, my ambition comes before my emotions.
Saito! But his mind was made up. There was nothing I could say to change it.
He's sure tough.
His eyes followed Saito as he walked away. Do you feel the same way? Can you just forget about your feelings? Would it be so easy for you to fight your friends?
He
screwed up his face in frustration. Heisuke was honest and straightforward, but he didn't have a way with words, the way some of the other men did.
Hey, why don't we go to the courtyard?
He wasn't avoiding my question precisely. Perhaps he wanted to buy some time to think about his response. All right, let's go. I'm going to let you guys go here. I hope you are enjoying, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.